trust in yourself, because she's trusting in you just as much. That's what leadership is all about. You're not always going to have all the answers. You may get it wrong, you may get it right, and find your way. So, it's easy for us to have a should. This is what it should be like, and it's going to go perfect, seamless. There's not going to be any hiccups, not going to be any challenges. And that's what we would like as human beings, because that's easy. That's not life. When you let go of, is this the right thing? Is that the right thing? That puts pressure on you. That puts stress on you that's unnecessary, because there is no right. I don't have a right. She won't have a right. Nobody else can have a right. There's a right for you two and your relationship and your leadership. Measurables are actually going to be the tangible results. So inside of that, the first thing you can lay out is, what results do you want to receive? Performance. So inside of how something is performing, you as an individual, your relationship, your business, whatever the case, there's two components to that. What are the results? That is the measurable, tangible, visual evidence of what's happening. Did we make X amount of dollars? Are we happy in the relationship? Are you opening the door every time you enter and exit or get into the car? Flowers every week, whatever the case, that's measurable result. What is accomplished? That's the feelings. So it gives space for all of it. You first have to set the bar, both of you, each of you. What are 3, 4 things that you want to see? And I say 3 because human beings, if we're working on something or expecting something, setting 3 is a nice round number with variety, but then you have multiple goals to go for. So what are 3 things that you want to see show up in the relationship? Affection, quality time, intimacy, communication, the things that you want to see improve that you'll need in order to continue forward. That it's a green light for you. I can work with this. We've got something to fight for and work at, and we can keep going. When we have that, then it's clear as day measurables. You can pull out this paper and look at every time you check in. If you're spending time, there's connection time. That's the weekly short term. How was this week? Talking to each other every day. How was your day? Talking about the relationship or having quality time together at least once a week. Those are all connection times, check-ins and connection times. On a monthly basis, you can have an actual check-in to see like everything's on track, anything I've missed. Here's the part that I'll give you as far as, having a deadline. No, but let's have a commitment. Let's commit together for 90 days. Let's commit together for the next quarter, 3 months. Run it just like a business. This is your enterprise. Let's commit for 90 days that we're going to give our all. We're going to connect. We're going to check in. We're going to deal with the ups. We're going to deal with the downs. It won't be perfect, but that's the first point. We're committed to reaching that point together, and we both have to agree to it. Remember I said, starting from nothing, everything clear and complete. We're both agreeing to commit to each other for the next 90 days. And in 90 days, we'll look at it from there. And that's where you can decide, okay, look at those measurables. Have you showed up with this? Have I showed up with this? And maybe you have, and something's still off. Maybe everything's good, and you know what? We don't even need to check in as intensively. But that's where you can reevaluate and see from there. But they say falling in love with your partner every day. There's a commitment to be with each other, and just giving yourself that time for something that it's a lifelong commitment. There's no rush to say, I'm upset today on Tuesday, so let's just call this quits. Like, let's commit. We're already been committed, put in years, built a family and all that. So go ahead and commit to 90 days or 6 months, whatever you feel. Again, there is no right answer. It's what you want to create, but create it from a commitment, not a deadline. This is the go or no go date. No, we're committed to do this. And we'll take a look and see what things look like in 3 months, in 6 months. I would recommend at a minimum 3 months, giving you some real time, days on the clock to put in the work. And with that, the intentionality to connecting every day, to having your dates at least once a week. And every month, go ahead and have a check-in so you can get an idea on where each other is just in the relationship. But be committed for a specific time frame and reevaluate from there.